The district attorneys in California have tremendous power and authority. And they're the ones who will, in the end, either make changes or not.
Elected prosecutors have a tremendous opportunity to do harm, and they also have an opportunity to do the right thing and to be a positive influence. And we've been trying to impress upon the elected prosecutors that we work with that DAs, prosecutors, have a role to play to protect everyone in their community from law enforcement overreach.
The DAs sort of get positioned as these experts on what a danger somebody is to the public without actually really having any kind of training about psychology, about substance abuse, about mental health, about poverty and homelessness.
Being able to have dialogue where we can have the voices of folks that are directly impacted, where we can educate ourselves and in the community where we can, talk about these different issues is really important.
The government to tell us how to deal with our people, how to help and cure our people. We need more resources put into these communities to help it at the root of the problem. If you heal from the root of the problem, you won't have a need for this criminal justice system. It's law enforcement that put the label gang, right? We're communities of color. We grew up in neighborhoods. Once they can put that label on you, they can demonize you and now say, okay, you're part of this criminal organization.
So unless we fundamentally rethink, come to a way to view people who commit violent crimes, not through the lenses of retribution, retaliation, and revenge, as we've been doing for the last 30 years, but rather through the lenses of restoration, reconciliation, and redemption. That's fundamental shift in how we think of wrongdoers, recognizing that hurt people. That, all of us are nothing but a tissue of contingencies when you really get down to it.
If the district attorney decides to charge someone who's between the ages of 16 to 18 with a felony strike offense, they could try to charge that young person as an adult. So they do hold that incredible power to both decide what someone should be charged with, which determines how much bail, which then determines what they could potentially be punished with. And there's nothing that says that you have to choose the most serious charge out there. You can choose a lesser charge. A district attorney's job, according to the American Bar Association, is to seek justice, not merely to convict.
There are individuals serving time today, serving decades on end, who have been there for decades on end, who don't need to be there anymore. And we need to have district attorneys who are willing, in part, to measure success by not simply how they're dispensing justice moving forward, but how they're looking backward.
The mens rea requirement in the law requires us to inquire into a wrongdoer's heart, if you will, their disposition, their level of blameworthiness.
I may have done something wrong, but it was the prosecution who piled on all these added charges that led to a higher sentence. And if the prosecution or your public defender comes to you and tells you, hey, you can go home right now if you just sign this plea bargain, sitting in a cell for, a few months, anybody will probably take a plea bargain just to get out of jail.
So I think the analog for leaders who are willing as prosecutors, as DAs to lead, is if you're going to live in fear of the willing court case, then don't run for office and don't take the job on. Because then you're going to be making every decision in the quote-unquote safe way, which is simply doing more damage to individuals, to communities, to families, by over-incarcerating, by continuing the generational cycles that we've already put in place. I think the second thing we have to realize is that we just need, as we talked about earlier, new measures of what is success.
Larry Krasner in Philadelphia, he got 75% of the people of Philadelphia, the electorates, to vote for somebody who never prosecuted a case in his life. He ran on the following platform: end cash bail, address police misconduct, and end mass incarceration. He got 75% of the people of Philadelphia to vote for that platform. The electorate is as important as the DA because the electorate is going to put the progressive DAs in their place.